end is that individual. Whatever religion you represent, if you're true about where you're getting that support that you can't see, you can't see. You can see what your manager's saying, you can see what your consultant's saying, you can see what your trainers is telling you. But when you go in the room by yourself, or you facing a judge, oh, you know what God is. You can't see him, but you're talking to him. Right? That's how fighters and other people in certain situations, when you got to call on somebody, when you wait to go fight tomorrow, you're in your bed, you're looking at the ceiling. You're doing what we do as fighters. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? The other camp don't even know what you're thinking, don't even know what you're talking about. They ain't with you 24 hours a day. You know when to talk to who you lay your head to, who you believe, whether you're Catholic, Muslim, Jewish, that make no difference. One God, that's all it is. And whatever name you call him, God bless you. But it has to be, to me, when you speak for me, something bigger than me. That's what made me ground me spiritually and never got caught up. And even in the success, never got caught up, because I know through my personal and through my athleticism in this boxing and life in general, I couldn't have done it all myself. No matter how great, no matter how talented I am, no matter how disciplined I am. That's why I know that it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And when a young fighter knows that, when he get that in his mind, and he understands that, even because you're going to get tested so quick in this game, you want to have people telling you don't have to do the things that got you there. What do you mean? That don't make sense. I got here by having a script and to go by. Because it's so easy to get sucked up in this thing called sport and play of entertainment. It is. You're human. You get the whispers are always in your ear when you become somebody. It's pressure to come with this. If you don't want what comes with the game, then don't be successful. And that's for him, and that's for anybody else. When you get ready to make that stand that you're going to do what you're going to do before you got here, and keep that mentality, you'll go as far as you want to go. You go further as you want to go. Nobody can put limitations on your abilities to be and do what you want to do in life but you. Even when the politics, even when the family issues, because those things is life, that's going to hit you. You're going to have friends that's friends today, but when you rise up in the game, Kelly will tell you and I will tell you, anybody with wisdom, not because they're old, because some old people don't have wisdom. You're going to get challenges. You're going to get people that's going to not be on the same page. That's all. And if it affects you personally and professionally, you have to be selfish with you. To be the best, Michael Jordan was selfish. LeBron James is being that right now, because he's going to get more than 2 championships before he retires. You know that. You can see it coming. You got to have that certain type of personality and swagger to be more than just good.
Your man.
But I just tell you,
your man.
We were just talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, and we was talking about how he's a different soccer player than any soccer player.
You gotta separate yourself from the pack, because good today in this world we live in that's moving so fast is second. It's second. Now some people want second. Some people goes there. And I'm not saying second is bad, but I don't want that. When you walk in a room, you want to train now, and you want to think now, and you want to eat now, and you want to treat people around you the way you want to be treated. You want to keep your circle small because it saves you money. You got to have a mentality of saying that I come out of here not just to win a title. I come out of here to be mentioned in one of the greats that ever lived. So set a bar so high where some around you be like, wait a minute, man. Just be glad to get this. Just be glad to get one belt. No, you got other guys, some out they like heavyweight champion. I want that title. That's the mentality I had in the middleweight division. I got the IBF in '95, and I'm in a room and I seen 3 other, William Joppy, Keith Holmes, they all had belts too. So who is the light heavyweight champion if we all in one room? There's 3 of us. I want y'all belts. Undisputed. You gotta have that mentality. You gotta have that mentality. You can't be satisfied with an undefeated record. You can't be satisfied with everybody saying that you're the chosen one. No, I ain't the chosen one until I get there. Because right now, everything right now is like a bad deal, business deal, until you make that deal good. Everything now is all, this is all risk money. Right now, this is all gambling right now. So now, who you gambling on? You ain't gambling on nobody that's here looking at you. You gambling on you. So you all in without no chip in your pocket in case you don't hit. You got to be all in.
Every time.
Whatever you can do.
But you back. Put that pressure on yourself. So anything that come in, you be like, man, I'm all in. I can't do that.
And when he won that title, when they canceled the fight,
you gotta be all in.
He went to the gym, Trinidad, went home. They canceled the fight.
They canceled the fight July 13th. We been talking about recently.
I'm talking when you won
Tito. But let's go to the Tito fight. It was good. The Tito fight, when they 9/11, I was in New York.
Right.
I could have been all discouraged, but people got killed and all that. But let's go past this. Kelly was there. I went. I said. I told, and Nazim tell a story many times. We heard I was staying at the same regions at the Lower Manhattan. And they said, man, we got to get out of here because what's going on? Yo, they bombing. We got to get out of here. So I said, let's go to Brooklyn or Harlem because they ain't going to bomb Brooklyn or Harlem. That's the hood. Now, my mentality, not that I was insensitive, but my mentality was, okay, I still got it in my mind, let's go to Harlem or let's go to Brooklyn. You heard that story, right? I'm not just making this up because he just brought the story up. My mentality was, I know what happened. We don't know what's going to go on now. We don't know if we're going to, I didn't think the fight was going to happen. But I stayed focused. It would have been not human for me to say, let's go home. I want to see my family. I'm going. We couldn't get out of New York. They shut the bridges down. The planes is grounded. I still got to train. Nobody knew about the fights going to be on and off. Kelly was there. We didn't know. We didn't know for damn near a week. Until they came up with the 29th.
Right. That's right.
But that's the mentality you got to have. Recently, July 13th at the Barclays Center, the guy couldn't get his visa. I'm going to pout and be upset. I wasn't happy about it. But what I do, I say, okay, what's the good part about this? I can enjoy some of the summer that I haven't got a chance to do in many years. I've been boxing almost 3 decades. 1988, this is 2013, do the math. I'm not on 2 decades, I'm going on 3. So I said, I get a chance. I flew to here. Kelly done booked me here to do this, which, you know, is part of my job with Golden Boy. This is what I got to do. I'm on vacation right now. My family's in Orlando at Disney World. It took an hour and a half to 2 hours to get here from Orlando to LaGuardia to come here. So my thing is, that's that sacrifice again. You think I had a great excuse, man. I'm in Orlando with my family. I got my 2-year-old. I'm there. I can't do this. But the sacrifice you have to do, because this is what we do to make them have a better life. I ain't questioning it. Send me the air flight. Send a car to pick me up. I'm there. How long y'all need me? They ask me, but I'm saying that not to make me look good. I'm telling you the sacrifice that you got to do. And I don't have to do this for a living. It's the right thing to do because this one I'm a part of. When you're a part of something, you're a sacrifice. And you'll do it. And I'm telling you, I think this will blow smoke up your ass. There's going to be times I'm going to tell you when you're not doing something because I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. That's me. That's just the way I am. If you want to be in this game and have longevity, take care of your body. And this first controls that. That mind got to be right because it's 90% mental and the rest is the 10% is physical. You only can get yourself so much in shape till you get out of shape because you work your way down. It's called overtrain. But you can't never overtrain your mind. You can't never overtrain your mind. Knowledge, as long as you got the brain and suck it in and you don't close it down where you don't want to hear nothing no more because you think you're the shit, that's when you stop your brain from getting when you think you know everything.
Yeah, I need a copy of that.
You're getting that on me, Marcus. I mean, you in the best house. You in the best house that you could ever dream about. You with Golden Boy. Officially, are you signed already with Golden Boy?
I haven't.
Al Heyman. Now, you got a legend right there. I mean, this is a man that, you know, that can teach you so many things. How do you feel in your own position where you at right now?
I mean, how would you feel? Nah. Seriously. I mean, you got to be honored. I mean, I'm a light heavyweight. To see the light heavyweight champion give you so much, I mean, knowledge and wisdom and just understanding of this sport, I mean, it's priceless. And stuff like that is like when I'm around Teddy Atlas, you know what I'm saying? It's like when the advice that he gives me is like advice from Custy Amato, and that's been delivered to Tyson, and so it's like, I mean, stuff like that is priceless, and you just got to be appreciative and just be grateful that these guys will even take the time out to give you that information.
Beautiful.